The Qua.
For the torture levels, it was not all that fun to make the sounds. It has a nerve-wracking feeling to it, and I can't say that it is completely enjoyable to make entertainment out of such horrible contraptions. This part of the game is not for show and fun. Its purpose is to create an instinctive feel of horror and repulsion to what these devices are capable of. In the vision, as Daniel performs the ritual, the muffled sound of the man on the table is my own voice. I do some exclusive appearances throughout the game. In fact, in open number games I am fairly certain there is a Jens here and there. But nothing prior has been so disturbing to work with as in this vision, when having to tweak the flow and style of the events, and at the same time having to hear your own panicking, pleading, muffled voice.
Of August 1839. The blood wards are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions. Hurry. No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Hurry! Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Paint the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything.
Wow.
Paint the man, cut the lines, paint the man, cut the lines. Please, the man cries. Now you see. I did well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the orb? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Are you serious?
Alexander, there isn't much time. I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Find her.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright. I haven't been getting scared till now.
The inspiration for this level came from the first Silent Hill game, when you run around.
Salvation. It used to be yours, but now you only seek misplaced revenge. How do you justify your violence? Is it for the greater good? Are you surface. It is you who caused all this pain and death. If you had accepted your fate and submitted to the orb when you first discovered it, none of this would have happened. It is curiosity in league with your selfishness that is killing us both.
The inspiration for this level came from the first Silent Hill game, when you run around in the town. I wanted to recreate the feeling of being lost, knowing that dangerous creatures lurked in the fog. I did not really like the map in the Silent Hill games though, as you always had to switch back and forth between it. So in all our games we tried to come up with other ways to help the player navigate. In this level it meant that you should follow the pipes. This was not really apparent to all people though, and that's why there's a little event at the start.
Holy fucking shit! Forge stood absolutely still. The casting lay enclosed by a faint light. Its way inside, a myriad of spikes pointed at him, glittering as they waited for his blood to slip just for a moment. His knee jerked, and he felt blood trickle down his leg in pain. His head felt slightly forward. It took him a while to realize his eyes had been ruptured and began to leak. Come on, Daniel, settle down. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Oh no, is that the heat? Oh fuck, I've read about this torture device. Oh fuckity fuck. Trader did not know what to think of the brass bull as he was forced to enter it. Only when he felt the heat of the fire begin to scorch his skin and cook his flesh did he realize it was his tomb. His screams of pain echoed inside the brass chamber. Yeah. Yeah, they call it they made it out of a bull because whenever you're screaming out, it's kind of what it sounds like, which is, I mean, dude, it's just fucked all around, let's be honest. Ooh, fuck off, bitch. Fuck, how many have I gotten? Only 2, right? Yep.
The wheel is good for keeping your victim still during the procedure. They can be bound around the circumference or simply stretched across, tying limbs to the spokes and rim. All tools are by this point useful, and you may administer the torture in any way you like. But the forte of the wheel is the gaps. When you have decided that the victim shall die, you can smash their limbs with a hammer, making them fold in between the frame.
Oh.
But they'll die. Too quickly, I mean.
No, don't worry. The human body is much more resilient. They can survive for days until they finally succumb.
Days? Did you just say days? His limbs were tied to the spokes of the wheel. They turned slowly, but the end of the rope, the legs and crack. Oh, he no longer had the strength to scream. The two men looked at each other, knowing that took a hammer and struck the victim's chest for a final act of mercy. Jesus Christ. Holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Do I have to get another body? That's what it seems like. It's weird.
Ah, you again. Incredible. You found Vile's recipe. Then there might still be a chance. Listen carefully. Alexander is working on opening a gate, a door to another realm. It's where he wants to go. If you could put your anger aside, let him open the portal before you take your revenge. Let me pass the gate then. Please, find the ingredients and prepare the tonic via this guide. And do so before you assemble the orb. The barrier keeping you from the inner sanctum will only be breached for a short time. Unless everything is taken care of before mending the orb, you won't be able to save me.
Poison gland, something else. What the fuck?
The staircase is inspired by The Haunting, the black and white version. I really love spiral staircases and I find there's something ominous about them. Also worth noting is that torture devices in the levels are all real and that things similar to those depicted had happened in real life, even in present.
This one, prepare him.
The staircase is inspired by The Haunting, the black and white version. I really love spiral staircases and I find there's something ominous about them. Also worth noting is that torture devices in the level are all real and that things similar to those depicted had happened in real life, even in present days. For example, Staccato is still a common torture method. As discussed in another commentary spot, we try to take the subject seriously and stay away from just divulging in gore and stuff.
Rafe is hanged upside down, his tears soiled with blood flooding from his belly. The saw between his legs had lodged itself in the hip and it wouldn't move any further. The men stepped back and waited for the victim to drain. Oh my god. Oh my god.
The cradle is ready.
Good.
You're a man. How can you partake in this?
Is he all right?
He is one of the wicked. Don't pay his lies any attention.
I'm not a bad man. It was an accident.
He set a man on fire.
It wasn't my fault. Why won't anyone listen?
That's horrible.
Of course. We are dealing with monsters here.
No, please. I'll do anything. Whatever you want. Anything. Do anything. I'm innocent.
Never sat on their knees with their hands tied behind their back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked louder. The sprinting woman cried hysterically as the men contemplated their next steps. Oh. Oh. Ouch. Ouch, 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 ouch.
It's kind of fun, or perhaps I should say disturbing, that the methods Alexander describes in Note could almost be used to describe how we do horror. I will let you draw your own conclusions from that. It's kind of fun, or perhaps I should...
Is it you, my love, I miss the most, or is it perhaps myself? I know what I've become. I'm not blind. I'm a monster to them, a demonic sultan perched on a dark mountaintop. There is little I can do to redeem myself. The Black Eagle fears me, and after Napoleon's defeat, it is only a matter of time before they demand my head on a platter. I must remove myself from this land. This time it must work. If I can't return home now, I shall perish. Quite a few things to be said about torture. I figured get it from the victims would be highly individual. Thankfully, this is not the case. The humans all have a very similar approach to dealing with physical pain and the terror of anticipation. I can't stress enough the importance of restraining the victims before proceeding. The most timid creature can break out in fits of violence where their strength exceeds and their expected prowess. If proper care has been put into breaking the victim, this should not be a problem, but it will also hinder the effect I am after. The right steps to take care, therefore, to restrain while the victim is still dazed, process by presenting the form of torture you are about to apply, and then continue with the actual act. The point of the presentation is to infuse terror. The human mind is extremely efficient, as it will trigger itself into great fear simply by imagining it. While applying pain, make sure to avoid massive damage, as it will prove more efficient if the process can be sustained. Also, apply the pain in doses if possible. The breaks to let the body settle. If you are whipping or cutting the victim, strike once, wait for the pain to subdue, then strike again. As long as the body suffers, it will continue to produce the vatier and stir the blood with its properties. Only with careful performance will the victim yield maximum effect. If the victim doesn't behave as expected, it is likely that all will be for naught. Before this happens, free them the amnesia drink and try again later. Oh my god. Um mm,
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vire's tonic before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save it. Please, my fate is in your hands.
yeah. there no fucking bucket anywhere? Yeah. Nope. Not going back in there.
I see that all the orb pieces you need. I know I have no right to ask anything of you. But if you could find it in your heart to gather the ingredients for Vaya's tongue before attempting to mend the orb, there might still be a chance for you to save it.
Alright. While I figure out what I gotta have to do next, I'm gonna end the recording now because it's about an hour long. I'm gonna have to split it up anyway. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully we can fucking save this guy and kill Alexander next time. Fuck yeah. We'll see. Might have a little bit more to do, but love you boys. See you guys next time.